All right, calling to the meeting to order at 3:30. We'll just talk about the electrical issues for now.
Yeah.
What did they talk about? Was it more just an introductory phone call, or did they give you better?
They gave me a few specifics.
Okay.
Did I was able to show you the photographs already?
No.
Right. So from what she was explaining, there are a few poles that she was worried about, but the main one is going to be this one here that kind of just has an open panel there.
Oh, okay. So is the issue just like stuff like that where it's like, oh, this is not proper code, or are there like
that's all that I
poles that need to be taken down and rewired?
Nothing like that I've seen. It seems like it's just these access panels.
Okay.
She did already have Earl down. Makes me feel good that it's nothing that's imminent. It just seems like it's something that needs to go through some sort of due process. I did reach out to Earl before through email. He said, just give me a call. I gave him a call. So in any case, trying to reach out to him to get him, get the process going. But
yeah, because if it's like, I wonder if they just have extra, if utilities has extra doors that you put on.
Do, just to get that covered up.
Because the emails, of course, when they're saying it's super urgent and everything, I was like, oh no, my brain went exactly to taking poles down and getting things rewired and stuff. I think
their main concern is just make sure no one gets hurt on this.
Okay.
But it looks like this is just an inactive pole.
So something. So not something we have to pour a bunch of money into.
No.
Okay, that's relieving then.
Yes.
Okay, so just waiting to hear back from Earl then.
Yep.
Good. Because I opened my email that was like 5:00 the night before I was gonna give birth. I was like, of course this is gonna happen. All right. Yes. So not so bad. Okay, waiting to hear back from Earl. That grumpy leaving, I'm assuming. Okay. And then with your paperwork, this is kind of the final budget workup that I have. And I wanted us to, I guess, take a vote to approve it. Mainly the salary or not salary because that's fixed, the hours per week. Veronica said the best case scenario was 8.5.
Okay.
And that helps her feel like she'll be able to do the Lions Park and keep up on the trail. And then I just did that for both Veronica and Elijah. And I was going to have Allie actually make them a nice contract because they didn't have one last year. Marilyn doesn't really have a contract, but you know what? She's been working here for so long. So she just keep her deal going.
Yep.
But that, and then the reoccurring expense. So we're going to get the Anytime Outhouse rental for the South Trail. I had them come and take. I went and looked at it. I think the old outhouse that was there in December or January, and it was very bad. So they came and took that away, and they'll put their own there. My thought for Lily Day of Service is to maybe have Angie have an artist do an outline around the wooden thing there and have them paint it, like the Lily people paint it. So.
Make it a little more visible, a little less scary.
Yes, a little less scary. Like, this is actually usable now. Yeah. You can come here. So for 6 months, I think I have it. So the gardeners are going to be in the contract. I'm going to have them write it as the 3rd week of April to the 3rd week of October is always going to be the contracted work. And then Anytime Outhouse will be put out for those months specifically too. So that will be our cost per year for the Anytime Outhouse. And then I just have budgeted plumber cost for opening and closing the bathroom, which doesn't leave us with much wiggle room. But I don't know.
Okay.
What your thoughts are on it. I know we have to still buy Veronica stuff, which I was going to do this month or have Allie do this month. The only other thing is having the plumber install the new water bottle filler that we have.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's going to cost. So,
but hopefully we can get that covered with grant money, correct?
Yeah. Having him install it? No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that would be covered. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see what at the end of the year how well this tracks out. But if you guys are good with that, I'll let Veronica know she can have those hours and then have Allie write a contract. So
Okay.
I don't know if we have to vote on that or not.
Well, you know what? We can
Let's
call
do
for
it.
a
All right.
vote.
Let's do it.
Yes. How do you do that again?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
All those opposed?
All those opposed? Okay.
Okay.
Alright, we got it.
So that is good. So new business. Last month I met for the first time virtually with Zionsville, Lebanon, Whitestown, their park board people,
Mhm.
and then Allison Goodvine and the Discover Boone. What was her name? I don't remember. But they, along with us, are, since we are the people with the big 4 rail, there is something called the Greater Indy Trailways Incentive or Initiative or whatever it's called. It's this new website that has all of the Greater Indy trails. It's going to launch this month. It's a big, fun deal. I think it's more of just like an organizational thing that it is.
Right.
That way it can be publicized as like we are part of the Greater Indy Trail network. And I think they're doing a launch party. They're doing some other stuff like the actual initiative.
Okay.
So these logos, the probably one we all know is the Lebanon one.
Mhm.
I didn't realize, but the other towns have them color coordinated to their schools. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. They went through with this company. We met with the company, and they simplified the logo to align it with this incentive. If you were to go on the website, like the Monon and all these other ones have kind of not a similar looking one to ours, but there's a consistency through all of them. And they wanted to get us to be a part of it. And that way, when they're all together, all the logos are together, they look all pretty and are matching in a sense.
Yeah.
So that's was cool, and the meeting was nice. They wanted to know if we wanted a full revamp or just make it sort of match everybody else's, and they were all like, please don't change it, because like Lebanon put a lot of money and resources into designing it. I think they said 10 years ago they did that, and so they didn't really want to change it. And I was with them. I was like, we don't have anything, so I don't care what you do. But my thought was, that was the first time I got information on where they did all their sign stuff through, the company names and stuff like that. And then now we'll get the digital files for these. So if I could locate grant money, my thought was to get like the signage the way Lebanon has them, and actually have maps put on probably Lions Park and then the trailheads, the starts for both of them. And I probably wouldn't do the Lebanon color. They didn't include the Weibo color, and that's fine. The blue one I think is Whitestown.
Okay.
Maybe not. I don't remember who else is blue. Or maybe that's supposed to be ours. But we're red, white, and blue. But that's okay.
Red is cool. Blue's fine as well.
Yeah, so I was gonna actually try to look into doing that and getting better trail, especially since we have blue on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Keep it consistent and actually have that all put together. Colfax wasn't a part of it. I asked, I was like, oh, do we have contact information on who takes care of Colfax? It seems like nobody knows. Unrelated to this, the Boone County Invasive Species reached out to me, and they said they wanted to do stuff in Colfax and kind of keep working up the trail.
Mm-hmm.
But they were told by someone that it was still cared for by the Friends of Boone County, and I was like, I thought that disbanded. So somebody has very out-to-date information, and
So just nobody.
I don't know of anybody. Yeah, I don't walk the trail that far north, so I have no idea how it looks.
So my husband says that up past Colfax, so the trail ends in Colfax.
Yes.
And then he's kind of tried to go a little further just to see what's up there, but it's just farmed.
Okay.
Like they've just kind of plowed over it, or it's like super overgrown. Like it's not, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't even know what.
Does it seem like it's intended to be ending, or is it just like so little maintenance?
I thought they did want to connect it to Lafayette.
Yeah, I think they did, but
But who do you contact?
Yeah, we had trouble with that too. There was a farmer that had just completely like taken an excavator and just went straight through it on our site, and they were able to fix that. But yeah, it looks like the trail is both overgrown and dismantled in some places where there's like a farmer who's just plowed through, like removed the trees and plowed through it.
Okay.
So
yeah,
it's a little rough.
Colfax issues. But yeah, they weren't included in the conversation. And I had asked if like, do we know who to talk to in Colfax, and they had no idea. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just make it our area nice and then stick with that. So Josephine said that she was going to reach out to the name that she was given from the Friends of Boone County, and then maybe she could find a trail of who was in charge of it from there. So we'll see about that. Told her good luck. Then I also was talking with Jennifer Lawrence, not the actress, from Boone County Solid Waste, and they are doing a litter cleanup in May. And she asked, like, do we have anything that's dirty that we'd like to clean up? And I told her probably like the Lions Park and the trails, if they wanted to come and do, if she has enough volunteers, they can come and do those things. And then usually, since we do Tom Johnson for park cleanup, I figured we could just stick to that.
Yeah.
I probably will have either myself or Veronica. We have so many trash cans at the Lions Park that probably in winter we should have taken some out and stored them. But I think for the spring and for this coming year, I'll take some out of rotation since there was a lot up there. But they're really, every time I drive by, there doesn't seem to be a problem. Not a lot of trash. Doesn't seem that bad. So I don't really think it's going to need a park cleanup. So we'll just stick for cleaning up the Tom Johnson Park. I thought the date for that could be, what your guys' schedule are.
This is for the park cleanup day?
Yep. The 19th or the 18th. And then that way Veronica and Marilyn, they would start.
The 18th of April?
Yes. And then they would start the 20th. So let me know what you think about that.
I don't have anything on my calendar, so I'll go ahead and just pencil it in. April 18th. At what time?
You want to do 10 to 12?
Yeah, 10 to 12 is good.
I would love to try to get like a Boy Scout or an organization to also come out, because I know we didn't get anybody out for the fall one.
Mm-hmm. And it's not hard work, but just anybody.
Yeah. So I'm like a kid organization. So I'm going to try to reach out to, there's a Boy Scouts, not in town, but I think there's an advanced one, or in advance. I thought there was one.
Yeah, 18th should be fine for me.
Okay.
What time are you saying?
10 to 12.
And do we have like a particular focus or anything that we need to do?
Yeah, so we have those benches that we got for free, and we got to assemble those and put those somewhere. Probably we could assemble them at the park, but then maybe move them to the trails, because I don't think we need any more seats at, I guess, the gazebo. If there's nothing in the gazebo.
What kind of benches are we talking about?
They were like the recycled kind.
Like the plastic that's like.
Yeah, the one by I think it's the similar kind to the bench that is by the library at the park. That blue one. It's got that like feeling to it. Okay. Recycled feeling, essentially. I believe they're like that. I haven't actually seen them. Okay. So I don't know what they look like. I'm assuming that's what they look like. So we have those to put together, and then the diaper changing tables. Nice. We have those that we got to put in. And then probably just stick cleanup. The big issue is, of course, like, what do we do about maintenance? Because I know we have the one bucket seat that's still broken. We could see about trying to fix it and put it back together.
Where is the actual bucket seat?
It was put in the garage, I believe.
It's in the garage, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll try to go look at that this week, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
See if it is repairable or not.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be nice. Starting to get nice, so it's like
warm, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's gonna probably start going to the park, and then we'll see what happens.
Do you remember when we were there? There was somebody talking about the swing.
Yeah, the tire swing of how it bows. It's a little bowed.
We still haven't had a chance to look at that yet, right?
No, but I can look at it and be like, I don't know what to do about
I
it.
still don't know what to do. Yeah.
I did contact a park renovation company, and then they reached out to me, and I don't know. It was a weirdly worded email. It wasn't like okay, give me a call, we'll discuss. It was just more like, glad that you're interested, and that was it. So I don't really know where it's going to progress from there.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see, because the park impact fee, I think I mentioned that maybe
For Margaret Homes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like we would get money from that. I think the ordinance needs to be updated. It was from 2024. Amy, the town lawyer, says that needs to be updated every 5 years or every 4 years.
Okay.
So I have to talk to Allie about if we need to get that started to make sure we actually collect it. I'm assuming we would collect it before 20. What was that? That'd be 2028.
Yeah.
So, but still having that updated probably is for the best. So we would get money from that, and then I would talk to the woman who helped run the Lily Day of Service, Katie Reasoner, about Lily grant money, and then there's my board. So, and the park company also said that they help with fundraising and how to write grants and find grants and stuff like that. So it seems like it's an all-inclusive process when you work with a company
Once
like
you
that.
get with them, yeah.
Yeah, so that's nice, and at least I have some theories on how we would get money. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to fix anything at the park. But we should probably still keep it up to date.
Yeah.
Because there's no guarantee. Starting the process, it's at least like my desire that by the time we're done, like all of us are done in what, 20, or you're done in 2028. You have 2 more years. That at least within the 4 years that I'm doing it, that would be addressed. So I'm not assuming that it will be done this year.
That's our long-term project.
Yes, the long-term project. So I would like to start it at least, get the ball rolling on that. So where was I going with that? Yeah, I'll keep you up to date on what happens with that. Upcoming purchases. If you could remind me, I know it was gardening supplies and business cards. Was there anything else? I looked through my notes and I couldn't remember. I think it was just those two.
I think so too.
I do remember T-shirts. Did you want a
I don't
T-shirt?
know about that. I mean,
No. We have vests, and I usually just wear vests from a garage. Okay. And then the last thing is Discover Boone County has a State of Tourism meeting at Dole's Tree Farm on the 24th. If anyone was interested in going, I won't be able to.
Is it more like educational, or is it for networking?
It's definitely a networking thing.
Okay.
Seems like a lot of companies go. And then I don't know but I would assume that Zionsville would be there, Whitestown would be there, Lebanon would be there. I'm like partially interested because it is Dole, and it's a morning thing. And not that we have a tourism board, but we kind of are somewhat. Oh wait, we're making the town pretty enough that would be part of a tourism attraction, or I don't know. You could talk to people, be like, "Look how nice our park and our trails are. Come live here." So that would be the extent. Yeah, that would be the extent of maybe not tourism, but like settling here, since there's all the companies that are, Meta broke ground the other day.
Crazy! I can't believe that.
Yeah, I was like, can we just stop with Eli Lilly and that's it?
I mean, yes.
That was as far as I supported all of that.
Also,
but
my company just got partially absorbed by Eli Lilly too.
Oh, really?
I thought that's crazy. Yeah, we're like a multinational company. Yeah, Eli Lilly just slipped in and
he's like, I'll buy you.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
It's fun to be part of the family now.
Yeah. Really, can I have that parental leave, please? And that vacation time.
I already get 8 weeks off, which is pretty good. But yeah, and then plus whatever I'll put in for PTO. But 8 weeks paid is nice.
Yeah. So with all the jobs that are going to be coming, part of me has that we got to be aware that we're publicizing our town and trying to get people to live here. Since we're building houses, hopefully we have people to fill them.
Yes.
So I don't know if we could talk about it some more. I don't remember if I have a birthday party. No, not on that day. Is it on a Tuesday? Where did my phone go? Let me make sure I actually got the date correct because I thought it was on a weekend.
It's 24th, is it? Yeah, same
Of March.
Yeah, of March, yeah.
21st would be a Saturday. Or 28th.
I'm just gonna level with you guys. I'm not
I know.
great at networking and be like,
Yeah, it's
I
like it
haven't
seems
worked
like
in
one of
20 years, but yeah.
my kids said
hi.
that the other day. They were just like, when I grow up, I want to be like, I don't know, something in a mom. I was like, well, it's kind of hard sometimes. Or I think she said a doctor. I was like, well, doctors, it's kind of hard to be a stay-at-home mom and a doctor. Sweetheart. It's like, you work at the park board. I was like, that is volunteer, sweetheart. I do not get paid. But that was very sweet of her. But yeah, I was like, okay. Yeah, so it is the 24th, 8 to 10. A light breakfast will be served. This annual meeting
8 to 10.
will provide an overview of current and projected tourism trends shaping Boone County. So I don't know. Part of me is interested, part of me is not at all.
And you did say it wasn't the 24th?
Yes, it is on the 24th. Because I don't know how much of that is going to be tied into, well, I'm sure they're going to talk a lot about the America 250th events that are going to be going on.
I mean, I really want to go. I'll have to see if I can go to work a little late that day.
I feel like Alex is the.
That'd be a great.
The
that'd be
networking.
I would actually
For
like to go to
networking.
that for multiple reasons, honestly.
Yes. So if you do go,
Yeah.
make sure you have business cards by then.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
And if because I'm like, I don't have to get a babysitter. We'll see.
I think I should be able to.
That's
You
true.
do.
You babysit, and then I can go
won't
with
even
Alex.
Give your little boy a sandwich this time. I wasn't sure what I was. Yeah.
That is funny. He's so much older though now than when you last.
I was like,
watched
maybe
him.
he's ready for a sandwich. I saw it.
No,
I
he's
was
not
like,
because
well,
I'm making a sandwich and he just takes it apart and then doesn't eat any of it.
He was eating the chips, and I was like, I really hope that she is okay. But he was eating those things like a champ, so I was like, all right,
Nice.
Let's go for it.
all right, man.
That's how we're going with Fletcher. We're just giving him everything and just saying, hey, you see what happens.
Yeah, Lawrence now he's like there's sweets in the world. I'm not eating anything unless it's sweet.
Yeah.
So that's too bad.
He was-
He's gone.
Yeah, he
My
was-
good eater is gone. So yeah, it happens.
It's nice while it lasts.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was. Okay, so that's all on that I have. I guess, do we want to call Matt and see if he's interested? I don't know if you have his phone number.
I don't have his phone number. I just have his email. I'm just going to check to make sure he didn't email me.
Okay.
Saying what happened. And then if you want, I can go over some things from the 250 committee.
Sure. That way I know what's going on.
I'm still planning to send an email with all these notes a little more organized, but this way we can discuss if there's anything that seems important. I don't see anything from him.
Okay.
It's possible he just forgot about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll send him a follow up and see if he can
Get
And for
it.
next
We could
month,
have just a
we-
special if he needs to meet
Yeah.
because this probably needs to get done.
I'm thinking so.
We could just have like a special meeting or something.
Yep. That sounds good.
I don't even. I doubt it doesn't
All
need.
right.
It doesn't need to be public.
Okay.
I don't think we're just signing it, talking about a contract and signing it. So.
Okay.
I think I'll double check with Allie, but
All right.
I'm
well,
sure
I'll
he'd be
figure out
like, yeah,
a
whenever
time to
he
meet with him.
can. So
Do you want to meet with him as well, or should I just meet with him?
I figured I haven't met him ever,
Yeah.
so I should probably come and meet him at least so he
Yeah.
knows.
How do you want to come to? Or how do you want to come to? That's okay. Just thought I'd ask. Okay, so yeah, I'll just jump right in with the 250 stuff. Kirsten is really leaning into a tell your story kind of theme for the celebration, kind of having the people of the town tell their experience of the town.
Okay.
As opposed to just a bunch of stuff in the book or stuff you read in the museum, getting some firsthand knowledge and stories from people that live here. So she's approaching that a few different ways with the library, getting them to record their stories there, and then potentially having some tablets at the event for them to kind of jot down or do a video diary or whatever it might be. And that can be really fun. We were looking at, Kirsten had so many fun ideas. She had an art contest for America-related art. I think they're thinking of painting there. Okay, yeah, they're trying to have an art contest before in the month before, and then revealing the winner at the celebration. I think
would she do that through the school, like getting the school kids involved?
I think it was going to be through the library.
Through the library, okay.
Yes, I imagine that they would probably be working with the school as well, but I think it's going to be hosted at the library. I know that the same day, from 11 to 3 or maybe 12 to 4, she's still hammering it out. She's going to have some stuff with the Heritage Museum.
Okay.
And then hopefully afterward, kind of having everyone shift over to the Lions Park for the for our event, which could be really fun. For the food part of it, I know we discussed having the Knights of Pythias doing it. You said that you were wanting to reach out to them. They
did not email me back, so I got to either email him again.
One thing when you're talking with them, can you find out if they are eligible for a 501c, and then it's maybe a 3 or an 8 or 10. 3 is a really good one. That one's definitely tax exempt for that, or we're exempt for that form. Okay. But I don't know what they are. Online, it said they could be eligible for any of them, depending on what they did. And then there's also an opportunity for us to do it as well if we want. Maybe not necessarily the park board itself, but if we make an adjacent committee, they say that there's a potential for us to make that eligible for the 501 or 501c3. And that would help with any forms or stuff we're applying for. Okay. That way we're not paying those $70 fees all the time for applying for stuff.
Oh, for what?
It's basically this is like a tax eligibility classification.
Okay.
For different groups to have, so that way if you're applying through that group, you're not paying for something.
Applying for what?
So this one is for a permit for the Department of Health to serve the, but it can apply to a whole bunch of different things. Okay. It's basically just like a tax, like how some places are tax exempt for certain things. I know that previous members of I think the park board had applied for it. They just hit some road bumps and stopped. So we just need to pretty much pick that up and get going. Okay. In addition, if you can ask the KOP people about cornhole, if they have any cornhole booths.
Yes, a classic Midwest thing. We must have cornhole.
Or any yard games, I suppose.
Cornhole. Okay.
And then the idea for I don't know if we have thought about this, but they just mentioned for the Department of Health said that the food has to be bought that same day that we're doing the event. So I have a Costco membership, and what they had done before in the past is just set up a pickup that same morning. I could swing by, pick it up, and then come by.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's just important stuff to learn ahead of time. Okay.
Let's see what else we got. Kirsten is really hoping that we can do some fireworks, even if it's not going to be some huge spectacle.
Okay.
Even just having a small display would be really cool. I was concerned about funding, of course, but she is pretty sure that through a different group she's part of called Boone County, they can get sponsorship through a grant.
Okay. She'd probably talk about Discover Boone.
Yes, Discover Boone County. Yeah. Sorry.
So I did get an email that they are having. We missed a deadline for the first. I think they had March 1st applications, but they got, what is it called? They received funding and board approval to have the America 250th Boone County, Indiana Fun. One-time fun is designated to spark innovation and growth in our local tourism landscape by supporting new attractions, new events, or enhancements to existing experiences celebrated around the America 250th celebration theme.
Awesome.
So, I could always potentially apply for that because they said they'll do like another round.
Yes,
and
100%.
I was like, okay, I don't if that this would apply to that, but it's a grant.
We can apply. I would imagine 100%.
Okay, so yeah, I can look. We can maybe do that.
And maybe chat with Kirsten and make sure she's not already doing that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, just double.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
Probably wouldn't hurt to double.
I have a different pen. This pen is died. Thank you.
Another idea that they were liking is a porch decor contest, kind of to go along with the idea of people like leaving from the Heritage Museum and walking over the park. They'd be like, people would have their porches decorated for America.
Okay.
And the winner would get a prize. I was thinking one of those porch geese. So if we could secure funding for a porch goose, that would be a surprise.
The concrete ones are expensive.
$80, sometimes
Yeah,
more.
my husband just bought me two, and
Spoiled. Awesome.
I'm like looking at outfits now. But yeah,
My wife is trying to start a side hustle where she's making them custom. So
Yeah.
if you want any custom ones?
yeah, that's
She's all about it.
it is. I would recommend that. Yeah,
Right?
because
Okay.
I think they were like $200 together.
To get outfits?
No,
The
to
two
just
keys.
get
Oh,
the
just
porch
get the
keys.
good. Oh.
But
Yeah.
there's plastic ones that
They're not as
are
cool.
they're not as
Don't get
cool.
plastic,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe they're like $100.
Maybe inflation is going crazy.
Yeah.
On those
No, I
Portuguese.
Your wife needs to get on that side hustle.
Seriously, so much money. Just get one mold. and
The
you're
mold
set
is like
forever.
$400 though.
It pays for itself.
It does pay for it.
Four
Yeah,
geese.
because I remember saying like only 4 geese, and you could really pay that off.
That's good math.
And my husband drove to Kokomo to get it.
That's gas.
Yes.
What?
So like, there's a
Strike
local
while the iron's
hole
hot.
in this market.
Yeah. All right, say less.
Let's-
yeah,
yeah,
I'm getting
yeah,
off.
get your wife on
I'm
this.
Getting this money. I think it's. Oh man, there's more.
We could have the Portuguese like stamped with like America 250 like on its chest, like
Mhm.
something spent Thorntown like winner or something like that. Sorry,
That'd be a great idea.
it's so funny.
Parade committee. Okay, food truck vendors. Okay. What are you guys' thoughts on having food truck vendors at the event?
I would be into it, but would a vendor come to Thorntown, Indiana, on the hottest
The hottest day, right?
well, hottest meaning financially
I know. Yeah. but
day of
the one way we
year.
might be able to swing it is just saying, "Hey, you're exclusive,
It's true.
domain in this town."
Yeah,
if-
and usually they have to pay to get like a spot in a town.
so if we have
this
no
is-
fee.
Yeah, no
It's like-
fee.
Well,
exclusive
and maybe
We
rights.
should
Yeah,
probably still have
numbers.
a fee. We need money.
Yeah.
But we could have a very nice fee.
Sure. Yeah.
But I am totally
We're
open
into it.
to that because I thought about like, the kids would really get the kids if we got like a snow cone or something like that, an ice cream truck or something. But
Definitely.
I just have no idea if people would come.
Well, yeah, I think it'd be a good idea to
We could explore
try
it,
out.
yeah.
I wrote something down here that I'm really confused by now. The Darlington American Revolution.
That sounds like a group.
Yeah. I'll have to follow up with Kirsten because I wrote K next to that for Kirsten. But
Are they the daughters of the American Revolution?
Is that I've heard of them.
potentially?
They might have something
Okay.
here. I don't know.
Definitely
sure how that
could.
would
Yeah,
relate
if
to
we could get
food
them
trucks.
involved. I didn't know if there was a group
Yeah,
around here.
I know there's one in Crawfordsville, but I don't know if there's one here.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I know I'm like, is Darlington doing anything? I guess we should also ask about like, is Colfax doing anything? Darlington, and then who else is by us? Advance, Jamestown.
Mm,
I think Jamestown's kind of far. Is it?
It's
It's
about as
further.
far as Lebanon is. It's
Okay.
yeah. It's
But-
about as far as
It's like,
Darlington.
all of our small towns. If anybody's doing anything, and then if not, then we can let them know so they can publicize this, and then
Cool.
try to get more people to come or something like that. But yeah.
At the meeting, I know a few of them knew the schedules of the surrounding areas, and they were trying to work things so they were kind of like outside of the surrounding areas, at least for Lebanon's, just so that we're not competing with their fine events.
Smart.
The idea, hopefully, is that they would come here from there and come back. Maybe we'll see.
See if we can get people from Lebanon.
Just a couple. And Kirsten also was hoping to get a face painter. Just those are always so
Course,
fun, and she knows
yes.
she knows a person.
Nice.
Super easy.
Yeah, we had one last year. We've had one for the last 2 years.
Awesome. She has a Plinko game. Which I think is really fun.
No idea what that
Super
is.
good. Super giant Jenga. Plinko, you know Plinko? From Price is Right? Where you drop a little.
No.
Very fun. So yeah, if you have any fun yard games, she'd recommend a Lincoln impersonator. I thought that
Cool.
it's fun, but it's $250. So
We gotta find a local one.
If we can get the funding, sure. But if not, that's still fun. Like
That's
come
probably-
see
yeah,
Lincoln.
last
There's
time-
gotta be
Put it in
someone
some-
tall.
Although Lincoln wasn't at
Just
he wasn't at the first 4th of July.
he was not there.
We gotta get George Washington.
There we go.
Washington.
Can we find a George
Someone
Washington?
with wooden teeth,
impersonator?
perhaps. Yeah, close enough.
Still, that's the fun idea. I like that she definitely brought a lot of fun. fun things. So good for her. Is there anything pressing that you need done?
I think the big thing is speaking with the KOP about if they're able to cook, if they are eligible for that 501c3 to apply for that, or if we need to do the permit ourselves.
Okay.
It's only like $70. It's not the end of the world either way, but
okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing. And then I think Hallie was supposed to be talking with insurance with the town lawyer, so we'll hear about that.
Okay, sounds good. All right, I'll work on that on my side for the next meeting. But all right, that's everything. So meeting called to an end at 4:06.